Hello to the tenors of the Oxford Bach Choir. This is a short video offering you a vocal warm-up to keep you singing and keep you in good vocal health while we can't actually be together. I will work the video to a pattern, so I hope it's good for you to interact with. Each exercise I will introduce and then I will sing it. You will then get further 2 opportunities to sing that exercise in the same key. Then we'll go up a key and you'll have 2 more opportunities and a further key and 2 more opportunities. So you'll have 6 opportunities to sing any given exercise. I hope that's clear and you'll get into the swing. So off we go. Before we sing, make sure you're in a lovely space where you feel free to make sound and start to have a little think about how you are placed in the room. Feel your feet on the floor. Quickly stack up your feet, your ankles, to your knees, which must never lock, to your hips, up to your shoulders, all so that your spine can support your head. And this is particular to this warm-up, that your head should be really nice and tall here. Imagine that you've got helium helping your head to ascend to the roof of your room. So we're nice and tall before we start. And then the first thing with the male voice I often find is to get in touch with your speaking voice. Get in touch with that natural chest resonance, because that's what you need for the bottom part of the instrument, and say 1, 1, 1. One more time. 1, 1, 1. And then we're going to use that sound to start to find our singing voice. And so this is the first exercise. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Off you go. 1, Great. So now we've found a bit of natural speech resonance. We're going to start pinning that together and turn that into a more singing tone. Here we're looking for a lovely legato that spins us and propels us from pitch to pitch. And in addition to that, we're going to add a longer note, a 3-beat note at the bottom of the exercise, offering 1 beat's rest before we sing the next exercise, thereby getting yourself in touch with the release of the abdominal muscles and the re-engagement at the beginning of each next exercise. And it goes like this. This next exercise offers an opportunity to examine the breath a little further. In the middle of the exercise, you'll notice that we have a stopping of the sound and a reissuing of note twice, thereby giving you another opportunity to get in touch with the musculature lower down, feel it disengage and re-engage. we are tempted to go up into the higher part of the voice, I just want to touch base with a few consonants. This exercise is going to be using the tip of the tongue in a really athletic and fast way. Meanwhile, behind that, the legato of everything we've already established is still running. The exercise is on the sound le, la, le, la, le, la. It's quite a perky little exercise. Now we've used the tip of the tongue, we're going to use the tongue further. We're going to use the back of the tongue as well in this one. It goes a la, gala, gala, gala. The thing to be aware of here is the temptation, being English singers, is that that second vowel after the g becomes a sort of sound. Everything drops. Have a really Italian attitude here. La, gala, gala. Make the most of the smallest note. Here we go. La, gala, 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 gala. So at last we're going to start visiting the middle and the high part of the voice. Tips before we start. Make sure that you have a north-south attitude. Everything from here on in is about keeping a lovely column of support. That's a lovely tube that goes north-south. Anchor yourself to the floor while we reach up to the sky. We're going to use words here. The words are long ago. So it's helping you to keep a lovely shape here. The temptation might be to start to lift the jaw to reach for high notes. So we must resist that temptation. And you'll notice that long ago uses the tongue as we were doing for laga laga, but it's slightly more massaged now. And the exercise goes like this. Now we're going to exercise the top of that triad a little bit. So this one we're going to oscillate a little bit, going at the upper third, and it sounds like this. Great. Our last exercise is deliberately focused on the changing of the vowel on the top note. This is something that we're going to start to meet in our next video, which is all about singing the Agnus Dei from the Fore Requiem, where we have to change the vowel in the middle high of the voice on pitches like E's and F's. Our challenge here, always keep your north-south intention all the time, keep the integrity of the vowel and keep this part of the mouth quite neutral. Don't let it spread wide. We're going to use an or and an E vowel. It might feel like an or and an U vowel because of the pitch at which we're singing this. So experiment with this. It goes like this. Great. I look forward to putting some of those little thoughts into practice in our next video.